beat.
Yo, chill, shut this shit is fire, nigga. Shorty, what up? Connecticut. Back to Queen, y'all niggas, man. Back to Queen.
I really saw a ghost, it was Styles P. 981 lower, it was Max B. Threw some armor on the cars, now it's level 3. You ain't gotta kiss the ring, but you gon' take a knee. You love me, but you don't even know me. If I was gangbanging, I'd be your favorite homie. Heading out of town, you gon' want me as your roadie. On your way to trial, you gon' want me as your Cody. But then again, I got a fucked up record. The Sandoval here and go wrong, you can forget it. You wanna see my paperwork cool, I respect it. You wasting your time, your old head already ready. Matter of fact, he might got a copy. My shit like a hood book, the ops never shot me. 16 when I beat my first homie. 3 days later, I had a big and a lobby. Fucking with the chicken spot, almost caught a body. I was home 3 weeks and you can ask mommy. At 20, had killers trying to lie me. Heard about them trips to all with Pissy Ronnie. All my life, niggas ain't like me. Wasn't with the bullshit, couldn't outprice me. They ain't know me, told them I was shiesty. Said my shit was fake when I came through icy. Mad cause I was fucking they wifeys. Hopping out of foreigns, matching color Nikes. Good block, 4 or 5 bands nightly. Niggas got the snitching, made them indict me. So I don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitches ain't doing bigs and I ain't trying to cuff them. I'm just trying to party, get high with them and fuck them. Like them when they prissy, love them when they smutting. They be with it when they know a nigga jugging. Catch a case and these hookers get the ducking. One of my bitches gave some pussy to my cousin, but I beat that man down. She probably thought I wasn't. 4 pounds of yayo, word to my nigga Kato. Ran up in his spot, hit Pedro with the Draco. Left him at the table with 5 in his potato. Blew all the money on denim jeans and the sable. Good little cable, Jesus peace with the halo. Few nights later, niggas was plotting on Diego. Niggas a kill if I say so. Running this bitch and down a nigga for the peso. Trini low honey, moms is good money. Back in the days, a pops used to pump for me. Brother was a lame, little nigga fronted on him. Back block, headshot, made him do a summon. Look, little monkey, watch how you confront me. Knuckle check, nice one, lose if niggas jump me.
Sit with the drip. 300 days.
Hey yo, stall off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live. Diddy on trial and they didn't reach the verdict. Diddy on trial and they didn't reach the verdict. Man.
Shoot some with the beat.
Yo, chill, shut this shit is fire, nigga. Shorty, what up? Connecticut. Back to Queen, y'all niggas, man. Back to Queen.
I really saw a ghost, it was Styles P. 981 lower, it was Max B. Threw some armor on the cars, now it's level 3. You ain't gotta kiss the ring, but you gon' take a knee. You love me, but you don't even know me. If I was gangbanging, I'd be your favorite homie. Heading out of town, you gon' want me as your roadie. On your way to trial, you gon' want me as your Cody. But then again, I got a fucked up record. The Sandoval here and go wrong, you can forget it.
Yo, Earl Cerruti. Yo, Earl Cerruti.
Your old head already ready. Matter of fact, he might got a copy. My shit like a...
Hey yo, Earl Cerruti, what up, dang? Hey yo, the Cerrutis, that's one of the biggest families in Queens. I'm patched in with them Cerruti niggas, you heard? Patched in with them niggas. Yo, Earl Cerruti, what up, babe?
Book, the ops never shot me. Never. 16 when I beat my first homie. 3 days later, I had a big and a lobby. Fucking with the chicken spot, almost caught a body. I was home 3 weeks and you can ask mommy. At 20, had killers trying to lie me. Heard about them trips to all with Pissy Ronnie. All my life, niggas ain't like me. Wasn't with the bullshit, couldn't outprice me. They ain't know me, told them I was shiesty. Said my shit was fake when I came through icy.
Oh my nuts.
Mad cause I was fucking they wifeys. Hopping out of foreigns, matching color Nikes. Good block, 4 or 5 bands nightly. Niggas got the snitching, they them indict me. So I don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitches ain't doing bigs and I ain't trying to cuff them. I'm just trying to party, get high with them and fuck them. Like them when they prissy.
Yo, what y'all think? Let me know in the comments.
They be with it when they know what nigga jugging.
Y'all think Diddy guilty? Counts 2 through 5, they say they reached the verdict. Y'all think those is guilty verdicts or not guilty? Let me know in the comment section. Let's go. Start off on that like button, share, subscribe, hit the comment section with a thought, you heard? You think he guilty? Or you think he not guilty on 2, 3, 4, and 5?
Few nights later, niggas was plotting on Diego. Niggas a kill if I say so. Running this bitch and down a nigga for them pesos. Pretty low honey, moms is good money. Back in the days, a pops used to pump for me. Brother was a
Lot of not guilties in the chat.
back block headshot.
Made him do a summary.
Look, little monkey, watch how you confront me.
Knuckle check nice when lose if niggas jump me. Hey yo, start off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live. Couch, mirror, lamp. That's the trinity, you heard? The views and opinions expressed by Zip is not always the views and opinions held by Zip. Something come from the cat. Cat doesn't identify as a cat, I believe it's a pit bull. So around here we refer to it as pit cat. That right there is sponsored by Loud Nose. What's the name of this track, beloved? The Holy One. That's the name of it. It's on the mixtape. The mixtape is available. If you're trying to cop the mixtape, the information is in the description. If you back out right now, boo, go to the description. You're going to see, for mixtape, Cash App, PayPal, blah, 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 blah. You're going to see all of the information right there. If you're trying to cop the mixtape, it's available, you heard? Hey, yo, Diddy on trial. They got a verdict. This is big. This is a big deal. They can't reach a verdict on the first count. They got 6 counts, so they can't reach a verdict on the first count, so at least or 5 counts, so they got 2, 3, 4, and 5 that they say they got a verdict on. So that's a partial verdict. I had a partial verdict on my trial. Now I mean they had verdicts for 20 counts, but the top 6, no. For 26 counts, they had verdicts, but the top 6, because it was like 32 counts altogether, top 6, they couldn't reach a decision. So the DA was like, Your Honor, how about we dismiss those? Yeah, dismiss the top 6. We don't, forget it. Instead of having them people deliberating, dismiss the top 6. Como? The top counts is your most serious offenses. They talking about dismiss the top 6. You know, my lawyer, my brother lawyer, them niggas ain't taking no exception to that. Sure, right? Yeah. Yeah, no exception to that, Your Honor. Nigga dismissed the top 6. All right, Brady Jury out. Yeah? Count 7, guilty. 8, guilty. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All the way down to 32, guilty. Everything. Word up. You hear that thunder? That's what was going on in my chest when that shit happened. I was so mad. Yo, son, that's my work. I had devilish intent on my mind. Like, if they'd have let me go home, and I'm saying I was going uptown, it was a block in Harlem. I don't even know what block. My mother never told me what block. Good thing she never told me what block. It was a block uptown in Harlem that I was going to go to and down a nigga every day until I went to jail. I don't care who. Young, small, big, fat, tall. I was going to down a nigga every day until I got locked up. Straight up. Niggas had violated on that block. They had did something that it was no forgiving them niggas for. And I was going up there. I was going to down a nigga every day until I got locked, or until one of them niggas downed me. But the whole time I'm on trial, that's all I could think about. That's all I could think about the whole time I'm on trial. Like how I'm going to be doing it and all that. How I'm going to make her tell me exactly where that shit happened at and all that. Like, mad devilish intent, you heard? That's my word. When them niggas start saying guilty and all that, I was started smiling like, oh, God, you knew, huh? Oh, God, you knew, huh? See the difference between me and a lot of these other niggas? When I blew trial, but not necessarily without blue trap. If you blow trap, you blow trap. It ain't till you get sentenced till you know what's going on, you heard? Once I got sentenced, they gave me 21 and 5, like 21 years, 5 years post-release. That's basically parole, like 21 years flat. You gotta do 18 off of that. Then you got 5 years parole. Thought about that shit. It was like, I did shit when I was 13 years old in these streets. 14 years old, 15 years old, all of these years. All of them years, right? That could have got me 20 years in jail. Life without parole, that type of time. You feel what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, you heard? Gotta know how to, like... I'm an optimistic nigga, you heard? I'm gonna see the good in some shit. Like, when they gave me the 21, the nigga supposed to be down and out, distraught. Nah, nigga. They could have gave me this shit when I was 13 years old, nigga. Fuck, I got a good run. You feel me? Murder mother. You feel me? That's just how I was raised, man. I'm a little different than these niggas, man. Clearly. It's clearly the content. Be watching these niggas, the content, it explains a lot, you heard? You know what I mean? Speaking of content, I put a video up earlier about Remy Ma and my man D-Block daughter beefing in front of the courthouse. If you ain't see that, you should go check that out. I ain't gonna do too much talking about that situation. It is what it is. Dabi. Dabi. Both of them is out of line in that situation, you heard? Dabi. I'm on D-Block daughter's side. D-Block was my man. I was running around having a good time with D-Block in these streets, bro. I don't know Remy. She ain't none of my peoples. She ain't never did nothing for none of my peoples that I know about. You know what I mean? That whole situation was mad messy. Avoidable. It was avoidable. It was messy. I don't respect it. I didn't like it. None of that. None of that. You feel me? Like Jazz the Peoples, you heard? That's her father. Her grandmoms, D-Block moms, D-Block daughter, D-Block moms, D-Block baby mothers, like his wife, whoever, anybody that, all of the ladies in his family. If they talking about justice for D-Block or whatever, I understand that. I don't jack that coming from nobody else. Nobody else. Justice for D-Block is niggas going in the dirt. Same way he went in the dirt, justice for him is other niggas going in the dirt like that. Respectfully. So is she related to Hassan Campbell? Yeah. That's how I met Hassan Campbell, through that patch. When my man died. That's his like my man got a baby by his cousin. You know what I'm saying? The girl that was ready to get it on with Remy Ma, she's tough. She's ready, she be ready to go. Jazz, that's Hassan's cousin. I don't think they mess with that nigga though. I don't know. I would be capping if I said for a fact they mess with him or they don't, but I don't think they mess with the nigga. My take on it would be that they don't mess with that nigga. You know what I mean? If I had to say so, I would say they don't mess with that nigga. Hide this nigga on my channel. Everything I ever been to jail for is public information, homie. If you find my rap sheet and put it up and show that I got arrested for something like that before, I don't gotta address nothing. I'm gonna address every case that you show me on my rap sheet. Other than that, you can suck my nuts. How about that? Stupid ass nigga. Yeah, Haas. I like him, but he's starting to act like a woman. I'm gonna block you, you heard? You like that nigga, I don't know what you doing over here. I'm gonna block you so you can't be in my chat doing no type of... Fuck out of here. We don't rock with them niggas that rock with that nigga over here, you heard? You know what I mean? We don't rock with niggas that rock with that nigga over here, B. See what's up with this Diddy shit, man. Anything going on? They still talking this partial verdict? They still talking partial verdict? Somebody said I was in jail with this clown. You was? Then you would have knew I wasn't no clown. Let me block you. You on my nuts. I don't got no problem blocking niggas. I be doing that, you heard? Like, I be letting niggas troll in the chat and all that. But, like, when you just come through and you say, like, preposterous shit. Fuck with this shit, nigga. You know what I mean? I was in jail with the nigga Gotham City. I seen Hassan Campbell make a video talk about he was gonna address him. I didn't watch it. I don't even really know what's going on. You know what I mean? Did anybody in the chat watch that? Could y'all briefly, like, explain to me, did Hassan Campbell, like, verbally attack that man? He said he was gonna address him. Did he verbally attack that man? Or did he just, huh? Yo, where's Sandbox Bully at? That's my son. Yo, text my phone right now. Let me see if that's you, B. Sandbox Bully, text my phone right now. Let me see if that's you. What happened with Diddy? They reached a verdict. Yo, Charles, what up, baby? My son Charles is back. Hey, yo, Charles, listen. They reached a partial verdict, B. They reached a partial verdict, man. They saying they can't reach a verdict on the top count. That's the RICO. The top count is the RICO, you heard? Boom. Boom. Alright, yo, the top count is the RICO. So they say that's life in jail. They can't reach a verdict on that. The DA may say, yo, dismiss that like they did in mines. They couldn't reach it. The robbery in the first. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the deadly weapon one. The deadly weapon one. Yeah, that was the top one. Robbery in the first, deadly weapon. The first 6 counts, they couldn't reach a verdict, so the DA was like, dismiss those. Count 7 was more robbery in the first though, but it just what appeared to be. It was what appeared to be a deadly weapon. That was like, that's what I would have argued. I'm telling the lawyer, like on the like on the appeal, like, yo, you gotta argue that they dismissed the deadly weapon. If you dismiss the deadly weapon in my shit, right? You got a deadly weapon sitting on the table. You dismiss the deadly weapon and then find me guilty of what appeared to be, bitch, this ain't what appeared to be nothing. That if the gun expert got on the stand and said that was operable live, that gun worked, that's not what appeared to be no firearm. That is in fact a firearm. So you wasn't supposed to throw them top 6 charges away. If anything, you throw the next 6 away. And that would have been my argument for appeal. And I'm saying I was trying to figure out how you could argue that shit on appeal. Like, you dismiss the actual evidence. The actual evidence is display a deadly weapon. They saying niggas display a deadly weapon. You got a weapon on the stand right here. How do I, cause that was like, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is displaying what appeared to be a deadly weapon. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, if I'm not mistaken, is possession of a firearm. Como? How are you finding me guilty of a firearm? The firearm is right there on the stand, but you dismiss the top count of the indictment, what appeared with like displayed a deadly weapon. This is not this is the charge that was supposed to stick. You find me guilty of criminal possession of a weapon, but you dismiss the displaying a deadly weapon. How you do that? But find me guilty of what appeared to be a deadly weapon, even though it's a deadly weapon sitting on the table. If I would have, that would have been, if I was the lawyer, that's how I would have argued that shit on appeal. But they be doing what they want to do, you heard? Word. You can't tell them niggas be feeling like they went to school and all of that, so you don't know more than them and all that. But they don't take into consideration that, yeah, you might have went to school. And then you consider what you did in school. School is a little bit of your day. These niggas be in these law libraries all day, every day. Yeah, no break. Them niggas be in the law library all day, every day. So the 4 years that you was in law school, this nigga did that in 6 months in the law library, homie. Crash course. He was in there for 6 months every day, every chance he got. He in a law library. He's nicer than you. That was in class for an hour. Then you go here. Then maybe you gotta go to another class today. Like that ain't the same, homie. Them niggas is doing way more studying, way more shepherdizing the cases and all that. That's why these niggas will come home from jail and go get a job in a lawyer office being a paralegal mad fast. Cause once a lawyer see how them niggas give it up, they be like, oh my God, these dudes is beasts. Judges be jealous of that shit. Lawyers be jealous of everybody. They be jealous of that. They be feeling like, yo, I went to school, my people paid money, I had to pay back all of this student loans and all of that to learn how to do these shit. These niggas went to jail, learn how to do this shit. And these niggas' arguments be more compelling than you know what I'm saying? It be like that. You know what I mean? Yo, Zip, that pic you posted with you and bro. What year was that? What pic I posted with me and bro? If they can't reach a verdict for the top count, could the judge declare mistrial? If it's a mistrial, you think he could get bail? No, before they declare mistrial because they can't reach a verdict on the top count, if they got verdicts on the next 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's it. Niggas can deliberate. The judge is probably gonna wind up, if they could never come to a decision on that, the judge is probably gonna wind up dismissing that. The DA put in, yo, dismiss that, get that shit off the table. Cause he still could go do 10, 15 years. If he blow trial for them other charges, he's still looking at 10, 15 years. So he not like if they dismiss that, the life is off the table. And I'm saying that's a blessing for that nigga and his family. You know what I'm saying? But Diddy might gotta go sit down. It's looking like Diddy gonna have to go sit down. It's a mistrial without a unanimous decision. They do not have to. It's not one count. If it was one count, just RICO, racketeering, whatever. If that was the only count and they can't reach a decision, mistrial. But bitch, they got verdicts for 4 other counts. 4 other counts, they got verdicts. They waiting. They back there eating donuts, going back and forth, doing whatever they do. Diddy in the bullpen. He in the bullpen right now. Sandwiches and shit like that. Just, know what I mean? They better get that some extra cookies and juices. You know what I'm saying? There. He might be stepping to the back to the vent, smoke a little cigarette. Yeah. That's what be going on. That's what's going on right now. You've never been on. I'm telling you that when a jury can't reach a decision, they be dismissing shit. That's what they did to mine. The first 6 counts of my day, they dismissed that shit. That's a fact. They dismissed that shit. They could not reach a verdict. They dismissed that shit. I got the trial minutes in here somewhere too. I can read that shit too. They dismissed them joints. You know what I mean? And they reached a verdict and arrested them. The other 26. Yeah. Guilty everywhere. Word. They don't gotta dismiss it before it go to no jury. That's cap. That's cap. Yo, Cap, what up, baby? Yo, Big Cap, what up, baby? Yo, Big Cat, what's up, baby? Watch out, man. And I'm gonna Rikers Island. And never want go Rikers Island. Me, no like Rikers Island. Him used to travel from Brooklyn to Bronx. Alright. It's a lot of this shit. Bear with me, right? Him used to travel from Brooklyn to Bronx. And this shit is all over the place, so. Them used to tell him fi understand. In 9 pocket, they find a M1, so. Now I'm gonna Rikers Island. Him never want go Rikers Island. Me, no like Rikers Island. Alright, talking to the jury right here. Yo, my nigga, you gotta keep cool, B. You gotta keep cool, B. Me, no like Rikers Island. Y'all see that ADD shit kicking in? I can't even do that. Word to mother, that's what that is. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Come on, man. Where is this shit at, bro? It's like the end of the shit. Note from the former court was request that all witnesses who positively identify the gun and the weapon. All right, that's not that. All right, boom. So it's gonna be close to over here. It's gonna be around here. I'm glad y'all stuck around, man. All right. Here you go, right here. The court. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have your note from Mr. Kaufman. It reflects that as of yet, you've been unable to reach a unanimous verdict with respect to counts 1 through 6 of the indictment, but have reached a unanimous verdict with respect to counts 7 through 25 of the counts. Is that correct, Mr. Kaufman? Yes. The court is then prepared to accept your partial verdict with respect to counts 7 through 25 of the indictment. So, boom. Like I said right here, that's what the fuck they will do. You heard? You see? You can see that right there? Nah, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe if the screen was flipped or something, y'all would be able to understand what I'm saying, but that's a fact, nigga. That's what they did. And so right here, right? Are you prepared to render that verdict at this time, Mr. Kaufman, a foreperson? Yes, sir. So just so that it's clear, with respects to counts 1 through 6, the jury has of yet, with respect to each of the defendants, been unable to reach a unanimous verdict. Is that correct, Mr. Kaufman? Yes. Then I will ask the clerk of the court, record your verdict as to count 7 through 25 separately with respect to both Daryl and Darren. Court clerk, Mr. Foreman, as to the defendant, Daryl Bassett, as to count number 7, robbery in the first degree, how do you find the defendant? The foreperson, Darren, the court clerk. We will go forward with Daryl first. Okay. Robbery in the first degree, how do you find the defendant? Guilty. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what the fuck happened. Look, you don't see all of these guilties coming down the screen after that? Guilty, 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 guilty. All of these guilties everywhere. They just come down the screen after that. Guilty, 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 guilty. Everything. That's how they do that, you heard? It don't be, oh, it's going to be a mistrial because they can't reach a verdict. You can stall it out. You can stall it out, and I'm saying, but if a jury put that in, if a jury put in like, yo, dismiss that, I mean, if the DA say, yo, dismiss that, we tired of staying here, like, they still like, we tired of that, dismiss that, Your Honor, the judge is going to honor that and dismiss that. And they got, you see how they had guilty for everything else? These niggas was trying to say my name was in paperwork, but they ain't know I had all of the paperwork. I had everything. Niggas ain't got nothing. I got everything. Fuck is niggas talking about? They ain't trying to say my name was in some papers. Y'all praying for Diddy? Let me know in the chat that you praying for Diddy. Stole it on the like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live. In the chat, is y'all praying for Diddy? Is you praying for Diddy? Do you hope Diddy beat the case? What's going on, bro? What you mean disconnected, bro? Huh? Who want Diddy to beat the case? Yo, let me put this shit back. Count 2, trafficking by force and all that. They just showed. Hold on, let me try to rewind that real quick. They just had it up like what he facing on them other counts. Count 2, sentence of life in prison, mandatory minimum of 15 years. So if he get found guilty of the count 2, he could get life in jail. That's the max, life in jail. Mandatory minimum 15. He can't get less than, if he get found guilty of that, he cannot get less than 15 years. The DA right now might be trying to they might be in the office making decisions like, yo, I'll let the judge tell him dismiss that. Yeah, tell him dismiss that. Tell him dismiss that. Come on out with that verdict and they take their shot. Because maybe they got not guilty verdicts on everything else. And they considering whether to find them guilty on the top charge. You never know. You don't know what them jurors be thinking. But it sounds like they don't know if they can find him guilty of the top charge, racketeering, but it sounds like they got him guilty of everything else. That's just how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? And look, the 2 counts is double count, so it's like 2 counts of trafficking. 2 counts of trafficking and 2 counts of transportation to engage and prostitution. So if it's 2 counts and 2 counts. So the top count RICO, they don't got no verdict, right? But then the 2 counts of trafficking, they got verdicts, and then the 2 counts of whatever I just said it was, they got that too. I sound like guilty. I sound like guilty to me, you heard? That's one thing about, yo, listen, man. Yo, when you go to trial, homie, yo, you gotta respect every man that go to trial, you heard? That take his chance, that put his like, especially them famous niggas. What's up? What's happening? That nigga gonna blow trial? Huh? He about to beat that? Nah. Huh? Nah. He ain't gonna beat that? I don't care if he beat it. What about you? What about you? You care if he beat it? Nah? Whatever happened to they had pictures of it. The nigga had baby oil in the humidor. My son had baby oil galore. He had baby oil in a humidor. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, listen, man. He lost his connection with God. Yo, listen. Did he know if he was doing them nasty things that Cassie and them was getting on the stand? So he was like, when he was taking the other man's stuff, putting it on his chest. Come on. Like, he walking around while dudes is getting busy. He just walking around, pacing back and forth. He know if he did that. Perhaps everybody's lying on him, and none of that happened. But he know. He know. It's some people that know that shit for a fact. The people involved in him. The rest of us, we just hearing story. We don't know. If he did that stuff that they said he was doing, goodbye and good riddance. Yeah, I'm not really like, you know, like, yeah, I'm not like cheering for you. You a Zoid. Yeah, you a Zoid, right? That's a Zoid. Nah, homie. Nah, homie, you a Zoid, B. Nah, I'm saying he know though. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But for your daughters and your sons, for your sons to sit in the courtroom and listen to a lady say another man's juice, you used to like it on your chest. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. It never be the same again. Nigga, I don't care how much, nah, I mean, like, they never go look at this nigga to say, them niggas probably already had them discussions like, yo, son, this nigga's a nasty ass nigga, boy. Yeah. Cause they saying it's tapes and all of that. So they might have already saw tapes and all of that. Look at this nigga, B. Oh, man, this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? For the public, it's like, yo, that's my pops. But like, how would you be? How would you be if you saw pictures of your pops, like, shaking out while his girl getting dogged and all that? He's sitting there shaking out, sweating profusely and all of that. Like a cook. How would you look at your pops? Keep it real. Know what I'm saying? How would you look at your pops, man? Hey, yo, the mixtape is available. If you don't got that, you should get that. Mixtape is available. If you don't got that, you should get that. The information is in the description. I do a little something. You know what I mean? I do a little something. Yo, son, if Diddy did that stuff, that's why I'm not cheering for him. I'm not cheering for him. And I'm not cheering against the nigga because I don't know if it's true. But I'm not cheering for the nigga because it could be true. You understand? I'm staying out of that. I need a 3-piece wing with the extra. Ew, that's nasty. Ew, that's nasty. Yo, James said the mixtape's fire. Let's get to that. The mixtape is available. You can cop yours. Know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, as far as Remy Ma go, I'm saying this, right? You cannot fault a mother for sticking by her child, supporting her child. In my opinion, that is a good mother. That's what a good mother is supposed to do. My grandmother used to make all me and my brother court dates. Her sons, my mother whoever go to jail, she pulling up. She gonna make sure she know what's going on with the situation. She gonna make sure the situation is situated, you heard? Remy Ma going to court for her son, I understand that. Remy Ma feeling a certain type of way that her son is in jail. I understand that, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Her son is facing life without parole. He got M in the first. He got an M in the first degree. The maximum sentence on that is life without parole. She's supposed to be mad. She's supposed to be angry. She's supposed to wear a scowl on her face when she visits that courtroom. That energy is not in no way supposed to be directed towards D Block family, you heard? They don't got nothing. They should have nothing to do with that ire. That's a good word, y'all. Look that up. They should have nothing to do with that. So when Jazz see Remy with the ice grill and all that, you know what I mean? I feel like if Remy in there with the ice grill and Jazz see her with the ice grill and Remy make eye contact with her, then Remy should fix her mother face. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, fix your face. Because this is a grieving family. We understand how you feel. We understand that you furious. We understand that you mad as hell that they got your son locked up and they accusing him of doing something like this, you heard? Supposed to fix your face. You know what I mean? Show some grace. Show some compassion. But if Jazz and them in there ice grilling her, you understand what I'm saying? Because they feel a certain type of way. Like, you know, your family did something to my family, so it's F your whole family. Maybe they feel like that, and they ain't wrong for that if they is. Who is me or anybody else to tell them that they wrong for that? Huh? Who is me or anybody else to tell them that they wrong for feeling like your peoples did something to my family, so it's F you, your family, everything associated with y'all. If that's how they feel, that's how they feel. Film fanatic, you gonna call the truce with? No. It's F that nigga till the lights go out, you heard? Yes, F that nigga till the lights go out. What I'm calling the truce with that nigga for? Ain't no peace talks, nigga. Yeah, I don't need no treaties with these niggas. Hi, by myself, I don't need these niggas for nothing. These niggas can't help me, man. These niggas is doing different things. These niggas is shooting at different baskets, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what these niggas got going on out here, you heard? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm in a position to tell them anything. You know what I'm saying? I will say, my opinion on the situation. You know what I'm saying? My opinion. I don't never feel like I'm forcing my opinion on people. I give you my opinion. You might say, "Oh, I like that. I like that train of thought. Let me think about this a little bit more." Now you got your own opinion. Maybe you hear what I say, be like, "This nigga's full of shit. I ain't jacking none of that." And I'm saying you whatever. I'm not trying to force my opinion on nobody. In my opinion, besides D Block mama, besides his mama, I understand the daughter and the baby mothers and the mama going there seeking justice. But in my opinion, only the mother is supposed to be there for that. Everybody else supposed to be there supporting her. Ain't nobody else supposed to be in there seeking justice for D Block like that. That ain't how it go. That ain't how it go. Know what I mean? Streets talk, ain't no peace talks. Know what I'm saying? Streets talk, ain't no peace talks, man. You feel me? The nigga Block was a hooligan, man. He was a hooligan nigga that knew how to get a couple dollars. But Block, now I'm saying, like, my son Block did it 12 and a half to 25, came home from jail and was booking niggas, man. Jump out on a nigga and wipe something down in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? And a wipe something down. Son came through on a violation. It's like 03. We in OBCC. Ask nigga like, yo, how old you is, son? Nigga like, yo, I'm in my 30s. I'm like, nigga, how old is you? Nigga like, yo, I'm in my 30s, nigga. Nigga got mad weed and all. Like, he was fucking with the police, bro, this shit. Son told me about like 6 robberies, 7 robberies that he caught. He had just came home. He came home, ran down on Long. Not the robber, but none of that. Long was sick. Long was in the hospital and all that. That nigga D-Block used to feed that nigga liverwurst. That's the nigga favorite meal. Nigga said that nigga used to like liverwurst. D-Block said he used to go get liverwurst for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? D-Block had the Porsche. D-Block was jumping out that Porsche with the strap. Let me get that. Respectfully. He told me about 2 of my bands he booked. And then he told me about some other jicks he caught. He had just did a 12 and a half. He had just made his first board on the 12 and a half, the 25. He was on parole. He had 12 and a half years of parole left. And was booking fire out of niggas. And he was running it up. Then I blow trial. I go up north. I come back down to court for something. I'm in the building. It's me, Ice, Joe Man. I'm in C90. I'm in the 4 building, 2 up. Call a nigga D-Block. D-Block supposed to come drop some bud off for niggas and all that. He got knocked with an E-pill. Boom. Caught a violation for that shit. I ain't see my son no more. I ain't see that nigga no more. That was like until I came home. Or Best Stop Brooklyn says Zip. You should definitely start walking on the old Hove, Locks, and 50 freestyle beats. Shoot the videos and watch everyone wake up to your flowing balls. Yo, good looking, man. Thanks for that super chat, you heard? I'm already on the old Hove and... Come on, son. Hey, yo, the mixtape is available. And since he said that, I might make this the bonus joint for the day. I don't know. I might make this the bonus joint for the day.
My block killer, I'm from cop killer. You thinking Queens, I'm talking my pops, nigga. My brother shot niggas, my uncles just shot niggas. My grandma went to jail for shotting the nigga. Mommy got shot in the head, said that she heard it clap. Mommy a thoroughbred, nobody went to jail for that. You wasn't outside, you wasn't abreast of that. Homie that threw the leg, nobody know where he at. I'm a stone cold Corona nigga, boulevard bully. I went to jail for burning niggas. $1 million block, one of the top earning niggas. Talk about me in my hood, that ain't get you murdered, nigga. I would've been here sooner, but I was running around the hood with the Ruger. Judge through the book, had me and my best shooter. Made a dub look easy, now they don't know what to do with us. Made a dub look easy, now they don't know what to do with us. Cough up a long way, I'm from Corona-thon, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a long way, I'm from Corona-thon, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a long way, I'm from Corona-thon, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a long way, I'm from Corona-thon, I got this rap nigga shit, that's that Corona coming.
I already be doing that. Yo, the mixtape is available. If you want it, the information is in the description right now. It's available. I'm not making that a Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo. 100 YouTubers versus Zip. That's a fact. That's a fact. 100 YouTubers versus Zip. That's a fire picture. 100 YouTubers versus Zip. Let's get to that. You see Pink Cat on deck, on go, ready to tear something up. Know what I mean? Hey, yo, did anybody hear what Hassan Campbell said about Gotham City? Did he try to disrespect son? That's my son. I was in jail with that nigga, too. He better not try to violate my son. Or the mother. I was in jail with son, too. That's my son. He better not try to violate my son. My son don't be paying these niggas no mind. My son doing his own thing. He ain't paying these niggas no mind. He don't even mess with these niggas on YouTube. Nothing these niggas on YouTube doing. Nothing me or none of these other niggas doing on YouTube, my son be concerned with. So, hope he ain't say nothing to my son stupid, you heard? Cause he say he addressed it. He say he addressing the nigga. You know how them niggas get. You know what I mean? I don't know what he said. I don't watch that nigga. I turn my shit on. I seen it right there. You know what I mean? The Diddy verdict is in. They reached a verdict on 4 counts. The Diddy verdict is in. Diddy might be going to jail, y'all. Do you care? I don't care. If he beat every charge and come home, I don't care. And if he blow trial and go to jail for the rest of his life, I don't care. Know what I mean? I don't care. The verdict is in, though. The verdict is in. Count 2, 3, 4, and 5. They reached the verdict. Count 1, they can't reach a verdict. They at a standstill. Count 1, if he blow trial, that's life in jail. He got to get life in jail if he blow trial of that. I think that's a mandatory life in jail if he blow. Count 2, the max on that is life in jail. He got a mandatory minimum of like 15. I mean, the judge could give him anywhere from 15 to life. So if he go 30, that's a light one. Yeah, that's light, because I could have gave you life. So be good. Be happy with that 30 ball. Walk that down. Go through there. Take them programs. Bust that down and all that. You probably do about 17, 18. 17, 18. You get a 30 ball right now? You probably do about 17, 18 off of that. Sheesh. I did 18 off a 21 piece. But I was 21 when I caught the case. Diddy almost 60. Diddy closer to 60 than he is 50. Nobody care if Diddy walk or sit. Free Max B. They said Max B. Oh, man, son. This shit ain't what it's called cracked up to be, man. These niggas wasn't who they... These niggas, yo, man. So you know why I be hard on these rap niggas? I be hard on these rap niggas, pause, because they was instrumental in, like, instilling some of these things in our head. It's like this, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Nowadays, everybody wanna rat, y'all. And it, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas making them songs, we listening to them songs. Like, this shit is instilled in our brain, you know what I'm saying? Now you got the dogs locked up in a kennel, rat, talking to the cops like that. 1 to 3, 4 kid. You can't cop like that. You ain't have a chance. Talk to the judge to get you out the can. My man had the same case. Spent 3 years in the same place and still there. Came down on a pill, it was still real there. Right? And then I heard my son Style say, don't tell me who ratting no more, I don't care. But how? This is what we was raised. We was raised off of y'all niggas instilling in us that you can't rat. That's no good. That's what y'all niggas said. Because, like, mass incarceration is a real thing. That's a real thing. Let me know. It's 1,047 people in here. That's a lot of people. I don't even know if I like that many people watching me at one time. I'm going to keep it a buck. I ain't used to that. But look, it's 1,047 people in here. You know what I'm saying? Start off on the like button, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let them know Zip Live, right? Check it. Let me know in the comment section. I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying, bro. I'm dead ass. I forgot just now. Murder mother. Oh, mass incarceration. Yo, do you think mass incarceration is a real thing? Do you think that? Let me know in the chat. I need to know. It's 1,000 and some people here. Let me know. Let's get the chat active. Do you believe mass incarceration is a real thing? Yes or no? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Because I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I'm seeing a hell yeah, indeed. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of those. You heard? Big business and all that. Okay. So mass incarceration is a real thing. That means mad fathers, big brothers, uncles, grandfathers, all of that is tucked away in one of them funky ass jails somewhere. That's basically what that means. Mass incarceration, believing in that, is to believe that a great number of fathers, grandfathers, uncles, big brothers, big cousins, and all that niggas was tucked away in them facilities. Know what I mean? These rat niggas served as surrogate uncles, surrogate big brothers, surrogate pops. You understand? It's a whole generation of niggas from Crown Heights and Bed-Stuy that think they fabulous, homie. Fabulous raised them niggas. They think they fab. They whole demeanor, everything they do is fabulous. They think it's fab. They think they fab when they do it. When they go to get something to eat, they buy that shit thinking, would fab like this? I'm telling you, son, a whole generation of niggas. They think they Crown Heights and Bed-Stuy, they think they fab. You know what I'm saying? Some of them niggas a little older than them, the generation right before them niggas, they think they Jay-Z. They think they Jay-Z. All over Brooklyn. Yeah, all the generation older than them, all of them niggas think they Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z helped raise them niggas. Street mentality, flip, birth of the album. You know, me and Money, we like, I'm cold defenders. Nigga, we stick together. Yeah, they on that. The same way in Queens how we was with the nigga Nas and Prodigy and them niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Same way. Same way Nas was, had niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like Nas was dropping the jewels on niggas. Niggas uptown, niggas in Yonkers and all that. Niggas had the locks. Like we had all of this shit. Like them niggas was our surrogate uncles, bro. The shit that our uncles and fathers and them couldn't tell us, big brothers, the shit that they couldn't tell us because they was tucked away in them facilities. We heard that shit on the rap songs and all that. You know what I'm saying? And so when one of them niggas do bad, this nigga, you was talking all of that shit. And come to find out this how you give it up? Nah, you don't get no break. You don't get no break because you such and such. Niggas grew up listening to you. We remember when you said, and now, oh, we supposed to forget that you said, come on, how we gonna do that? Hey, I got 1,060 people in here. I got 558 likes. Imagine if half of y'all that's in here right now hit the like button right now. Just imagine if half of y'all that's in the building right now hit the like button right now. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? The jurors is only stuck on one count. Count 4, maximum life sentence of life in prison with mandatory minimum 15 years. Count 5, maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Oh my God, he's facing life on like 3 different charges. He's facing life on 3 different charges. I thought he was only facing life on 1 charge. He's facing life on 3 different charges. I just saw it. Let me rewind this shit. Let me rewind this. Boom. Pause. Count 2 is trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Maximum sentence of life in prison, mandatory minimum of 15 years in prison. Count 3, transportation to engage in the P word, prostitution. Maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Count 4, trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Maximum sentence of life in prison, mandatory minimum 15 years in prison. Count 5, transportation to engage in prostitution. Maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. So count 1 is racketeering and conspiracy. Maximum sentence of life in prison. So that's all he could get if he blow trial for that, right? So they can't reach a decision of that. So they're probably gonna take that off the table. I'm telling you, that's usually what they do. They take that off the table. Count 2, he's facing life in prison. So the DA could take the conspiracy off, the racketeering, take that off. Because if he blow trial for count 2, then he could still get the life. So they'll take that gamble. I'm telling you. Count 3, he looking at 10 years in prison. They got verdicts on 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if he's guilty on those 4, he's looking at a minimum of 15 years. If he get found guilty on those 4 counts, minimum 15 years. He got like a year. That's gonna count. If he get found guilty of count 2, 3, 4, and 5, like how they predicting how he has been, because they saying he has been convicted of those. They saying like, yo, when they go like this, and these are the experts, they saying like, yo, they reached the verdict that fast on those, and they can't reach one on the top count. Like, it usually is not in his favor. They saying it's probably guilty. If he's guilty, he's looking at a minimum of 15 years right here. They cannot say, well, I want to give you 15, but I'm going to give you 7. No, he can't even do that. He has to give him 15. He has to give him 15 or better. He has to. It's mandatory. It's the United States government. He has to give him 15 years, bro. Damn. They gonna give him at least 10. They have to give him 15. What are you talking about? If he blew trap, if he lost, if he gets found guilty of counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, like they are predicting he has to get 15. Listen, count 2, S, trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. The maximum sentence of life in prison. a mandatory minimum of 15 years in prison. So if he's found guilty of that, the judge has to give him 15 years. You cannot give him 11, 10, 9, 8. They can't, none of that is even on the table. 15 or better. From 15 to life. That's the guideline. He can say, take 739 months. Yeah. Take 739 months on that count. Yeah, because it's from 15 years. So 15 years, however many months that is. That's like that, I'm saying. But look, boom, count 3 is transportation to engage in prostitution. A maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. So if he's found guilty of that, that's a maximum of 10 years in prison. So like that one right there, if he found guilty of 2 and 3, 2 don't even mean nothing. Because the max on that is 10 years. So that don't even mean nothing. That's skirt. Count 4, trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. What that say? Is that coercion again? I don't know. I don't know if that's coercion again. I don't know if that's coercion again. Yeah, it's coercion again. So that's the same count again. A maximum sentence of life in prison. Mandatory minimum of 15 years. So if he's guilty of count 4 and 3 don't matter again. If he's found guilty of 2, 3, 4, and 5, 3 don't matter and 5 don't matter. Because the max on those is 10 years. So probably get a year, 2 years, 3 years, 60 months, 5 years, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he can only get 120 months on those. You feel me? But the one where he could get the 15 years, those are serious charges because he could get life in jail for those. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Yeah, I'm about to get off in a minute. Nah, I ain't been on that long. I'm doing me. The nigga Diddy, they got verdicts on count 2, 3, 4, and 5. They said count 1, they can't reach a verdict. The judge told them keep deliberating. I told the people when my shit came, I just read it to them, the paperwork. When mine was like that, the first 6, they said dismiss them then. You heard? Get them out of here. Let's go. What they got? Niggas came back with guilty verdicts on everything. Word the mother, he facing life. He facing life on count 2 and count 4. You heard? Count 3 and 5, he facing 10 years. So he got a mandatory minimum 15. He blew it for count 2 and count 4. Mandatory minimum 15. They got verdicts on those. He might be assed out right now. Yo, tell him I said salam alaikum. Yo, I'm out of here. I'm on live. I'm gonna holler back. Hey, yo, the Knicks hired Mike Brown. The Knicks hired Mike Brown, incarcerated. Ball broke the news on my platform. Knicks hired Mike Brown. I do not like that hire, man. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, my God, Mike. What he doing? The Knicks hire Mike Brown, homie. Yo, homie, I'm out of here, man. That's so corny. That's so corny, bro. Yeah, like that's whack. I would have rather Dawn Staley make history, man. Give a lady the job. He's whack. He's not tougher than her, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna call you later, bro. That's crazy, man. Mike Brown, bro. I would have rather Dawn Staley. I would have rather Dawn Staley. I'm dead ass. Straight up. Somebody said it's corny. You got me blocked for not agreeing with you talking about somebody. If somebody talk about somebody in my family, then I got a right to talk about them or somebody else in their family. And if you don't like that, that's on you. And now I'm going to block you on here. Thanks for letting me know that. And I'm blocking you on here, too. I got you blocked on here for letting me know that I had you blocked somewhere else, too. Yeah, nigga, don't... Fuck, nigga. Nigga said something about my family, nigga. Nigga didn't talk about my mom's smoking crack, sucking dick for crack, and all that. He said that. That's what he said about my mom's and all of that. All type of shit talking about my grandmother sucking dick and all that. Nigga, I can say whatever I want to say about the people in his family, nigga. Yeah, that hippopotamus he got running around in his house. Probably smell like shiznit right now. You know, hippopotamus shoot the doodle out they hiney, right? Shit was waddling past the screen, probably had the doodoo when it came. That shit probably had the doodoo when it was walking past, you heard? Yo, incarcerated ball. Hey, yo, incarcerated ball. Yo, how you feel about, yo, let me call my son Bob, man. See, let me get Bob's take on this shit, man. That's crazy, man. I don't like Mike Brown as the Knicks head coach, man. If Diddy blow trial and Mike Brown and coach the same day, history. Yo, Ball, pick up, man. Bob ain't picking up, man. Yo, we don't want Mike Brown as the head coach, yo, man. Yo, how you feel about that, Bob?
Mike Brown?
Yeah.
Not my first choice, but what's left out there? What else you gonna do?
What you mean, what else you gonna do, homie?
They struck out on everybody.
Son, they could have went and got,
They want a kid. They want a kid first. Dallas kept him. They wanted the other dude from Houston, Dunka. They kept him.
Why they ain't go get son from Astoria, man?
Who?
Denver old coach.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they like his defensive abilities. Like, I don't think they like the way he ran the defense, and I don't think Leon Rose really fucked with him. You know what I'm saying?
But
Leon
Mike
Rose,
Brown, what he do? He don't get busy like that.
Nah, he don't actually. I mean, he did win a championship, right, with LeBron. Other than that,
No.
did he?
No. Where? How you win a chip with LeBron? Where?
Nah, he went to the finals, right?
Yeah, he ain't with no chip, man.
Wasn't he a Cleveland coach at one time?
Yeah, but he ain't win that chip over there. Tyronn Lue won that.
Yeah, you're right. It was Tyronn Lue.
Tyronn Lue won that. He ain't win that. He might have went to the chip. He might. Was that him that got swept? Was that him that got swept against San Antonio?
Spurs, right? Yeah, Spurs. You're right. He was LeBron's early year coach.
He had a little run with Golden State a few years ago, like when Steve Kerr was out for whatever reason. He had a gut.
Yeah.
Like, but that shit is not enough for me to make you want to, like, what? That, man.
I mean, Mark Jackson, but I think Mark Jackson just been out the game too long. So people, you know what I mean, they not really fucking with him.
What about Van Gundy? He back on the sidelines.
Yeah, I don't think Dolan and Van Gundy get along. Because you got to remember back in them days, They had all them problems. Oakley with Dolan, Van Gundy with Dolan.
All right, I understand that. I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Like all them old school Knicks and Dolan really don't get along.
But why you don't try a nigga like Sam Cassell?
I like Sam Cassell. He need a chance, but I think they like, you know what I mean? They're right there. They like they trying to win a chip, and they ain't gonna give a rookie coach that, you know what I'm saying, that leeway. You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, I heard.
Yo,
What's up? What you got going on FanDuel right now?
some baseball. It's slow right now. We just doing some baseball. I got the Tampa Bay Rays tonight over 4.5.
Tampa Bay Rays 4 plus 4.5.
Over 4.5. The team total. They gotta score more than 4.5 runs.
So they got to score 5 basically.
Tampa Bay Rays.
That's a lock. I'm saying that's a lock pick for the night.
Yeah, that's my big pick. I like Tampa Bay to win the game and over 4.5. You can hit both. I like both. Tampa Bay money line and the over 4.5.
Hey yo, you seen that situation the other day where the dude bet on all of them home runs and hit for $11 that brought him back like 900 or something like that?
Bought him back 100,000.
Yeah, for $11.
$11. Imagine he would have put 100.
And he had his whole little Discord play that. The mad at him hit that.
Yeah, I know. There's a few people that I fuck with. They hit that up that night. A few of them bet like 3 or 4 of them, and they still made good money. So homeboy came off $11, 100,000. That's crazy. But then FanDuel changed the rules.
They made FanDuel change the rules behind that.
Yup. I had that shit. My VIP dude that I fuck with, he told me FanDuel fuck with me. Start saying if you following a bunch of parlays and everybody's betting the same one, they not paying out. Like they're gonna split it up, which is crazy. So they setting up for football. They don't want you to hit that touchdown parlay in football. Because imagine if that was football, nobody bets baseball that much.
Yeah. Baseball is like.
Same thing happened with football.
I thought the same thing. Like, yo, if that would have been football Sunday, oh my God.
They would have got crushed. So I heard they lost like over like $40-50 million with that one parlay. Like
Football, that would have been probably triple that.
Triple that, easy, maybe even more. You know what I'm saying? We had a seven touchdown parlay on some crazy shit. Seven players. $11, they would have got back 150,000. People would have been hitting them for $100 on that shit.
Hey yo, man, I don't like Mike Brown as the head coach, bro.
Yeah, Mike Brown is basically their fourth or fifth choice. I think they thought when they fired Tibbs so quick, I think they thought Jason Kidd was going to be available. Because Jason Kidd was actually trying to get out of that Maverick situation, and then they offered him a big bag. They seen the Knicks coming at him. Then remember, then they got the first pick. It was a whole different type of situation then.
I don't know why Jason Kidd would have lead in with that ball, but if them niggas can stay healthy with Cooper Flag, that's gonna be dangerous.
I think
Houston look good. Houston look good.
Yeah, Houston look good too.
Milwaukee wave Dame.
Well, yo, check this out. What people sleeping on. LeBron want to get back to the East, and you know why? Because he knows everybody in the East is depleted.
But where you think he want to go in the East? Where you think he would go?
He want to go to the Cavs or the Knicks. I'm telling you. Rich Paul was out here in the casino laughing because we was around him and he was saying, yo, you know what I mean? We good with the Lakers, but don't sleep. Don't sleep. If something go wrong, he want to get back to the
LeBron player for player right now. Player for player right now with Donovan Mitchell. That's a good trade for the Lakers.
Well, they not trading Donovan Mitchell.
Why not?
They not doing
For
that.
LeBron?
They not doing that.
For
They
LeBron?
not doing that because LeBron's, you know what I mean? This is last year, so they're not gonna get rid of Donovan Mitchell. That's their next 5.
For LeBron?
LeBron trying to go somewhere where he could team up or get on a squad that's ready to win, so he can have his farewell tour in the East, get back to the finals, and look crazy.
LeBron for Karl Anthony Towns?
Listen, I don't know how they could work that trade, but if LeBron gets himself to the Cavs...
LeBron just opted into a $50-something million contract, so the money got to match. That's always, you always got to make the money match.
Right. Or you gotta get a third team.
But I just seen Michael Porter. Yeah, you got to do something because Michael Porter just got drafted for Cam, and Cam making something like 20-something million, and Michael Porter making 40-something million. You heard?
Yeah, and they still matched it up.
And they still was able, but they doing like a first round, but they still did it. So I'm saying, man, LeBron. I'm saying, how LeBron gonna get to Cleveland? Though, once you send him to Cleveland, that team is not the same, bro. Because you got to give up unless you go LeBron for.
They got Mobley, they got Jared Allen. They could move one of them. And Luka need a center.
Luka need a nigga like that. Yeah, but you gotta give me him and Darius Garland though. I take Donovan Mitchell head up, but I need Darius Garland. Huh?
I mean, Cleveland wouldn't do that for Donovan because that you know what I mean? It's not making them better.
If you, I'm saying Donovan Mitchell. I'm saying Darius Garland.
You trade
Mobley and Garland right now for LeBron.
Mobley and Garland for LeBron.
Fire.
Like that.
That's fire. But then I would be trying to get rid of Garland too, because you ain't gonna need him with Luka, you heard? And he don't play no D. He not no defensive nigga anyway.
That's why you could get a third team involved. What I'm trying to say is LeBron not stupid. He know the narrative right now. He not getting through that West in his last year.
He might, if they could get an athletic big, homie, they could rock, son.
I think Luka just need that team to be his own. Like just having LeBron there is always like he gotta appease to LeBron if LeBron want the ball. You know what I mean? It's a funny situation. I think the Lakers would be better off moving LeBron, getting 2 assets for him, and LeBron would be better off in the East with Cleveland. Like that just makes too much sense. Or the Knicks. He going to the finals. If he go to Cleveland or the Knicks, tell me how he's not going to the finals.
How? I wouldn't mind that nigga on the Knicks. I ain't gonna lie. That's LeBron. I wouldn't mind that nigga on the Knicks. But I know him and Luka. Luka need an athletic big. If them niggas can get an athletic big, bro, niggas is in trouble. Niggas is in trouble, bro.
If Luka get
but that West, yo, son, Kevin Durant, Houston look good right now, son. With they little acquisitions, free agency, the Dorian Finney-Smith, the other nigga, they got some. Oh, they got Clint Capella went back there. Know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they got Capella.
Kevin Durant don't even gotta worry about playing defense, bro. Niggas, yo, son, the whole team play defense. He good. He don't gotta worry about nothing.
Houston's better.
He just gotta worry about giving them niggas 28 a night. That's it. That's dangerous, homie. That's dangerous, homie. He don't gotta do nothing over there. Them niggas, all them niggas is dogs on defense. All of them. Once they lost Dylan Brooks, that hurt them. But getting Dorian Finney-Smith and Clint Capella, like that made up for that, you heard? And they got somebody else. Huh?
Nuggets is doing some work too. I said the Nuggets is doing some work too.
Atlanta went to work.
The Nuggets just got Cam Johnson. They got Bruce Brown back. They got the dude from the Kings.
Who?
Whatever the fuck is
Valanciunas?
He used to play for the
Valanciunas.
Yeah, him.
He alright. They Atlanta got Porzingis, Luke Kennard. Atlanta stepped their shit up, son. Atlanta got some. Oh, they got
You can't
Nikhil Alexander.
count on KP in the playoffs.
Huh?
You can't count on KP staying healthy.
But you could count on Nikhil Alexander Walker and Luke Kennard. You could count on them. KP, he be getting hurt. But I mean, you know, a lot of niggas be getting hurt. You can't count on AD neither. That we just gonna count him out because you can't count on him.
Nah, but what I'm saying is right now the two teams are watching the East. Obviously, is the Knicks and the Cavs.
Milwaukee too, cause they got Miles Turner, so Giannis might stay there. And then they waive Dame, they got room for somebody.
Yeah, they waived Dame.
They waived Dame.
Anyway.
Huh?
I said Dame wasn't gonna play anyway this year.
Right, he was, but that's ill. You wait. That's a lot of money to just eat up. Pause. That's a lot of money to just eat up like that, son.
No, they got a lot of money now, but just who they gonna get?
No, no. I'm saying they right now. It's like Miles Turner. It's like he making $50 million a year. Because regardless, Dame, they're gonna have to be paying Dame. They're gonna have to pay Dame like $25 million a year for the next 3-4 years. You heard? They waived him.
Yeah.
They waived him. That money guaranteed. They're gonna have to pay that. So they brought Miles Turner and they signed him to the 4-year, $107 million or whatever it was. That's 20-something million a year plus that 20-something million for Dame. That's like $50 million a year for that nigga, bro. That's what that to me. That's what that add up to. $50 million a year for Miles Turner. That's crazy.
What do you think is a good fit for Dame?
Dame Lillard?
I think it's the Spurs. When he healthy, the Spurs.
Nah, because they got De'Aaron Fox. Let's see how that work out with De'Aaron Fox. And then they got the two guards. They got the Vassell and Castle. They got Vassell and Castle, and they got De'Aaron Fox. Let them little niggas work, you heard? Let them little niggas work. Nah, I'm saying? Dame old ass. Nah.
Make Dame a 2.
Huh?
Just make Dame a shooter. So he not putting all that stress on his legs no more.
Dame, alright, so send him to Philly. Send him to Philly with Maxey in the backcourt with Maxey.
With Maxey?
Yeah. Put him in the backcourt with Maxey. Hopefully you get Embiid healthy. But like you said, them niggas ain't reliable. But you know what I'm saying? Put him over there with them niggas. You feel me? Cause now he don't gotta get signed for no bunch of money no more. Ain't that how that work?
He gonna get like a 2 or 3 year contract.
Yeah, he don't gotta get signed. He's still gonna be getting that money from them niggas. Know what I'm saying? Plus, now he get to sign like he could take one of the mid levels now. He's still getting all that money from them other niggas. You feel me?
How about Miami?
I'm saying I don't like Miami. I never liked them niggas. Bam is overrated. Tyler Hero's cool, but I don't like them niggas like that. You heard? Him as the two in LA is crazy too.
Who, the Clippers?
No, nigga, with the Lakers. Austin Reeves could go, homie. He could go for Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but look, they gonna be too small then. They gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying?
Austin Reeves don't play no defense anyway, homie.
But if your backcourt is Luka and Dame, oh my God! Like,
Luka and Dame is better than Luka and Austin Reeves. Come on, son. Come on, son. Every way, every. Defensively is even. Defensively is even. That nigga don't play more defense.
Yo, Luka and Dame, let's be real, they can't guard us.
But Luka and Austin Reeves can't guard up neither. So it's like, alright, Dame, Lillard, Austin Reeves is not fucking with Dame, bro. Dame could give you 50. Austin Reeves can't do that.
Coming back, but you gotta remember, he's coming back off of Achilles' tear. He's going to be worse on defense.
I'm saying when you get Dame, you know what you get. You know you're not getting no defense no matter where you go. No matter where you go, you're not getting no defense out of that nigga, so.
I'm just saying, yeah, you could cover up for that if you got like a good defensive two guard. But if you got your back court mate being Luka,
What about him in Minnesota?
That's the one. That's the one I said earlier today. Him in Minnesota makes too much sense. That's the one.
Cause them other niggas, but they just lost. They lost Nikhil Alexander Walker. Someone.
He better than Conley.
He's better than Conley, son. Conley play a little defense though, right? No?
No, yeah, Conley do play defense. But I think Dame matches up so perfect in Minnesota. He don't gotta do all that ball handling. He can just shoot the rock.
Catch and shoot Dame.
He got Ant-Man right there with him.
Catch and shoot Dame.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You could run the offense through Ant. You could run the offense through Ant.
Open the offense.
That'd be a mean backcourt.
Right there, that's his spot. I'm telling you, that's the spot right there.
If I was him, I'd be trying to get to Minnesota. Once I thought I had to think about it, had to think, cause he gotta be with a killer. You gotta put him with a killer. And there's two niggas over there that get busy. They need a third option. They need a viable third option, nigga, that can get a bucket. That'd be a good look for him. And then you could hide them on defense, cause they got so many niggas over there that play defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the perfect spot. Dame on Minnesota, bro. I don't know if he want to go there, but that's the spot. When he get help.
All that Somalian fire up there. All that Somalian fire up there. He better want to go up there. All that money he got, he gonna be warm.
Yeah, that just made too much sense for him. He could get that ring right there.
That sound like a chip. They put them niggas in a discussion.
I think it's between Minnesota or Miami. You might like Miami.
I wouldn't like Miami. I wouldn't go to Miami.
Yeah, not for a ring. Like, he ain't gonna win no ring down there.
Word.
But I just think, like, if he just want to go somewhere and just chill the fuck out, make good money, no state tax, that's the spot. But if he want to win something, go to Minnesota. Get busy. Go beat Oklahoma City. Now you got three. Now you got good three right there to face OKC.
That's a big three. That's a big Dame, Randall, and Ant-Man. That's crazy. And Rudy. You got to put Rudy in the mix. Rudy Hall of Famer, son.
I don't know about that.
I don't care. I don't like that nigga, but he's a 4-time defensive player of the year. He's a Hall of Famer, homie. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know who going to his Hall of Fame ceremony.
It is. I don't know who going. He better hope he go with some lit niggas, right? He better hope he retire with some lit niggas retire. If I was him, I would retire the same year as LeBron. That's a fact. If I was him, I'd retire the same year as LeBron. So when he go in, I'm going in too. Because he got to go.
He one of the most, like he win all these defensive awards, and then in a big spot, motherfuckers be dunking on him.
Mix him at the top of the key, step back, hit a shot in his face, all that.
All that. I be seeing that shit too much against, like, they be trying to compare him to Dennis Rodman. Like, man, he ain't no Dennis Rodman, bro. Come on, stop it.
Hey, yo, man, look, man, y'all about to get off of this live shit, you heard? Yo, Bob, be safe out here, man. I'll hit you later, you heard? All right. Yo, y'all patch in with Incarcerated Bob. You Incarcerated Bob everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Facebook, whatever. Incarcerated Bob, you heard? That's like, you trying to get you a couple dollars. You trying to be running around with a couple dollars for the rest of the summer. Patch in with Bob. I'm telling you, he got the pics. You know what I'm saying? He be dogging shit, you heard? Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, man. Yo, man. I don't know, man. Y'all think they gonna let Diddy go? Y'all think he not guilty? What y'all think in the chat before we go, man? Let's get the last. Do y'all think Diddy is guilty or not guilty? Yo, Zip, you seen... Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I can't stand that kid father, but I like son as a boxer, you heard? I like the son as a boxer, you heard? I don't like the father at all, you heard? Yo, son, he violated Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer need to retire. I think when they announced it and I heard he had like 8 losses, I was like, I didn't even know he had that many losses. He need to retire. It's over for him, you heard? You know what I'm saying? He was doing some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't understand what that was. It looked kind of weird. You know what I mean? And so I think he need to retire, sit down before he really get hurt out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Shorty got a bright future, look like, you heard. You know what I mean? Word. Like, yo, I don't care if Diddy come home or not. I ain't never say free Diddy. But I ain't never saying put that man in jail neither, you heard? Seem like they want that man to get saying he going to jail for being nasty, you heard? I don't know if a man should go to jail for being nasty, a freak. I don't know. I don't know if I like if he taking it, if you taking it from people being nasty, then yes. If they put you in jail, whatever. I don't know. But Diddy though, they have publicly humiliated Diddy. Now, if he do come home, anybody that's doing any type of business with Diddy, you gonna be looked at like you down with the nasty stuff too. Right or right? That's the perception. If somebody's a dope fiend and you hang out with him all day long, every day, that's who you hang out with. It's a well-known dope fiend and you hang out with him every day. Chances are, you'll do a little bump too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta separate. You have to, in order for you to not be perceived as a dope fiend too, you're gonna have to deal with them from afar. Like, that's my people. People know that's my peoples and all that, but deal with you from afar. You could be serving the dope fiend, but you ain't gonna be hanging out with the nigga all day serving him. Yeah. You moving around with him while he get his money? While he hustle up his money, he get the money, hustle up with you, and then bust a sale right there. You watch him take a bump or shoot it, however you do it. That's what you do. Nah, that ain't really how that's going. No, when you telling that nigga pass you that when he finished with it. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, look, man. Shout out to everybody that hit the super chat. You know what I mean? Nobody bought the mixtape today that I saw. Maybe somebody will buy it later. You know what I mean? Yeah, nobody bought the mixtape. That's cool, too. I ain't tripping off of that. Shout out to everybody that hit the super chat. Shout out to everybody that hit the like button. Shout out to everybody that shared it. Let somebody know I was live. You know what I mean? I see Fat Joe ain't come to your crib with that $2 million in jury. Huh. I see that other kid ain't come to my block with that beach shit either. Let's get to that. Yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Be safe.